What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So what we need to talk about here is another Terra Luna video. We need to go over a breakdown because I got another question in the live stream that I thought was interesting and I haven't talked about it yet. Can Terra Luna get back to its all-time highs? Like, what scenario would be there to get Terra Luna back to the all-time highs? Would we see it with the 1.2% burn tax? Do we need something else? Or will the 1.2% burn tax even get us, close to anything, close to a dollar figure, right? So before we get started in all of this, guys, I ask if you could hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. I understand there's people that don't want to subscribe right from the start. If you're not subscribed, just think about it throughout the video. And if you feel as though you want to give me a subscribe, then do that, because I know there's a lot of return viewers. A really high percentage. The last time I checked it, it was like 60% return viewers. And, people that were not subscribed, which is insane to see how many people are not subscribed. So if you could hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, I have some updates over there. And we have a Lunic Discord group, which I'm not a admin in. I'm a moderator. I believe they're looking to maybe make me an admin at some point. But I'm not an admin right now. I really don't have the time to focus a lot of energy on that. So I'm there. And if you want to reach out to me, you can always reach out to me. I take time to answer DMs there and answer DMs on Twitter and answer DMs on Instagram. So it might take me some time to get back to you, but I will try and get back to you. If it's a time sensitive question, I'm sorry if I don't answer it fast enough, because I've had some of those where I'm like, you're looking to invest today and I answer it 2 days later, right? Which sucks. And I hate doing that, but I always try and respond and say, look, I'm sorry. Hopefully you didn't make this decision on your own. Hopefully you had some help and all of that. But if you want to reach out to me over there, reach out to me. But let's talk about Terra Luna Classic again and talk about this whole all-time high situation. If we look at Terra Luna right now, it's down by 12%, a little over 12% at 0.00009432. You're seeing the market cap that's at 618 million. The volume is up 53%, up to 163 million total dollars that are going through in volume. Circulating supply, it's a big point in this video. Circulating supply is 6.5 billion or 6.5 trillion and 6.9 trillion for the total supply. Now, when we look at the chart, if we look at the total chart, we can look at how things have moved, and right, we care about all-time highs, right? That's all we care about. So let's look at all history. All history shows that this, in 2020 really saw a rise, and we started to see it create higher highs, higher lows, really just seeing that trend on the way up. No matter what, we saw retracements, but we saw a massive trend on the way up with the whole algorithmic stablecoin attached to it and, creating value in both of those simultaneously, right? And getting 20% over there while also increasing your value from, let's say, 40 cents all the way up to a high here of like 120, right? The overall high for a year is $119.18. Can we find a way to get back to that point? Because we're at 6.5 trillion, circulating supply, trillion tokens, trillion coins. Can we find a way to get back to that point? Understand that where we are now, it will be very difficult to get to, extremely difficult, pretty much impossible to get to $119, because literally at $1, that's a $6.5 trillion market cap. Multiply it by 120, and obviously it's a ridiculous amount, right? You're looking at, like a quadrillion, right? Tokens, right? You're looking at, well, not a quadrillion tokens. You're looking at a quadrillion market cap, or a fraction of quadrillion, which is insane. What's a scenario that can get us back to some of these all-time highs? The question that was coming across in the live stream was all about the $80 price point. Can it get back to $80? And I don't know why $80 is a significant point. I guess they're taking maybe this support level that we can see here. So support, seeing a little further resistance, right? So support levels, and they're looking at $80 and saying, hey, this can get back to, $80 or $70, $78 or so. Can it get back up there? Well, understand even that is ridiculous. $1 is $6.5 trillion market cap, or $6.9 trillion market cap, depending how many coins are out there in circulation at that time. 1 penny right now would be a $65 billion market cap. So we're still struggling to even see the capability or the ability to get to 1 penny, and let alone $1 or 80 of them or 120 of them. Right. So a significant burn needs to happen. And we know that we have a significant burn that's supposed to be in place with the 1.2% on chain, off chain, on exchanges, everywhere that we could possibly get it. We'll see the 1.2% implemented throughout. Now, will that burn off enough? Well, I've established that, we can see this burn happen to where we can see maybe 1 penny or 10 cents or all of the supply burn off in 138 days, or maybe a year or 2 years, depending how big the price ends up getting. Right now, even if that does get implemented, right, or when it gets implemented, and we end up following the rules to go all the way to 10 billion coins, and we can get to a point to where we settle at a market cap. Let's say we settle at $10 billion market cap. Well, $10 billion market cap at 10 billion coins is $1. If we get a $60 billion market cap, $60 billion market cap at 10 billion total coins is $6. So we're looking at a $6 point. And if we can see it get all the way up to a high right now, or a ceiling that we see of $100 billion market cap, that is a $10 price point, right? Still not even close to the all-time highs, right? You have to do a 10x from there in order to see close to that all-time highs, or technically a 12x in order to see the all-time highs. So that's a little much, seeing a $1.2 trillion market cap. So what do you have to do? You have to burn off more. The 1.2% only goes until 10 billion and then it stops. So what happens after that? Well, hopefully the community builds in some sort of burn rate as well. We have burn tokens that are being created. We have a Lunic Let It Burn channel right now that's burning off coins. And if it gains a lot of traction by Happy Caddy Crypto, if you want to go follow him on Twitter, follow him on Twitter. He has his regular YouTube channel and the Let It Burn, the Lunic Let It Burn one. But we are probably going to have games that are being created, but you need other things in place to burn off Lunic after the 1.2% gets fully implemented and, goes all the way until expiration, where it hits 10 billion total coins in total supply or circulating supply. So it's going to take a little bit more effort to get back to that all-time high. That's why I would say no right now. I would say no just because I don't see it right now. What I do see is the levels that we want to get to first. Let's worry about getting to a half a penny, half a 10 cents, right? 5 cents or 10 cents or 25, 50 cents, $1. Let's worry about getting to that point, because I do believe that this can get to a $10 billion market cap. So $10 billion market cap at 10 billion supply is $1, right? And that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm looking at as that potential level. Don't worry about all-time highs, because all-time highs right now, you're going to be worrying too much, and you won't be taking profit if you see the potential of it getting to the all-time highs. It works so much better. The entire system works so much better if transactions happen, right? If people just hold on forever, I don't think that you will make money. You will eventually see a lot of money in that balance, but you're not making anything until you decide to sell something, right? Yes, you have it and it's $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $5 million, whatever it is. But did you make anything? Did you take any profit? You saw what the Dogecoin millionaire did. He had basically $4 million roughly in Dogecoin. No offense, pro the Doge, if you are watching. You had $4 million in Dogecoin. And holding on for too long does end up, it could benefit your account, but most likely it will hurt your account. You can always take profit and you can always leave some in there. And when you leave some in there, you're leaving room for growth, but you're not being overly greedy. So I don't think that you should focus on getting to an all-time high unless, no matter what, I don't think you should focus on getting to an all-time high. If you have less, that means that you invested less, unless you invested really, really early to where it was falling down. It was at $40 and you have 1,000, right? That's where it's going to be tough, because now you need it to get back to all-time highs. But yeah, can it get back to all-time highs? It can, but right now I would say don't even worry about it. focus on the lower points and get us to some of these levels, because it's going to be nothing but a disappointment when you see all of those resistance points on the way up. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, make sure you guys hit the like button. Let me know what you think about this. Also, if you want to check out some of the links down below, definitely check out those links. Follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.